basically today we're going to be testing out the gameplay. I wanted to do the gameplay first before I did the DLC, because the DLC came out 2 days before, and I basically just wanted to make sure that you knew what was going on before I jumped into it. And I hope you enjoy it. If you do, smash that like button and make sure you put it in the comments, and I will do more gameplay of it. And if you just wanted to see the DLC, it will come once I've done the gameplay itself. If you've got any other games you want me to test out, put it in the comments below, and I will get round to them as soon as I can. For those of you who don't know, this is a historical game. Basically, I think they said everything is a real location. Everything that happened in the game was real. And you play as a blacksmith son, and you just basically have to work your way up. And I'll let you find out the rest yourself when we get through it. Because I have played a little bit in my own time, so I thought I'd just play it from the beginning so you guys know exactly what's going on and basically have fun. Still astounds me of how good the graphics are in this game. And this game doesn't work off normal RPGs. Basically, this game is all about choices, and the choices will help you gain experience in that different sector. You can only save by drinking alcohol, and you have to eat constantly throughout the game.
It looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Lad.
Get the lazy bones up there. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Henry, get up now.
No, I don't want to.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself.
Well, just don't be crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up.
So yeah, basically you play as him, and when he gets to it, I forget how long loading screens are.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Ah, yeah. This is what I was on about. Basically, this is where you start off as. This is where you choose where you get your first points to spend, and what you want to like tell the other person of what happened that particular night. So, for instance, I want to gain some more strength, so I would say I was working in the forge. As you can see, it gave me a main level up and a new level in strength. And this would be the second one. I normally go for vitality. So I've got some health as well. So yeah, you can go through dialogue options to unlock secret dialogue options if you want. For instance, I'll go through this.
At least he's interested in something, unlike you guys. Your type is interested to doing all this day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words. He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword with Suratsi. It's not as you do it. You know how his joints are. He's too proud to complain. He needs your help. Good. He always has his knees ache when there's a storm. He's looking like such a nice day.
Right. Let's get out. So yeah, basically, you got to that little thing in the bottom where it's a knife and food plate. Basically, you got to eat during the game. So I'm just gonna take some food. It does spoil, so you can't keep it forever. It will tell you in the inventory. I can't pick it up apparently. Quickest way to get food though, I just normally eat from the pot. It's just easier, and it just disappears. And yeah, let's just do this. So the first job of the day is to go and help father, I guess.
Come here, I need your help. At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, lots of work to do. I'm finishing the sword for Suratsi. I need your help. I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner. I need some money. That's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold in a month. Not to mention get them before. Go and tell him to pay it, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal. Come on, that grumpy. That'll be good. Well, you're a big lad. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself. Personally, use that hammer to bang those nails into his arms. Will be happy to hear it. Not quite. The chamberlain at the castle is the best guard for Sir of Sword and great insight. You want me to go and pick it up? Alright. Money, cargo, profit. And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. You'll be going there anyway. And make sure the ale is still cool from the cellar when you get back. The name is beyond. Right. Make sure the young god rolls a nice cool. Come along now. Work those ways.
Still astounds me of how beautiful this game is. I mean, look at that. It's mad.
We're forging a sword for Sir Arthur, and the chamberlain has the crossbow like hammer. Father has an engraved assassin.
Right. Here, chamberlain will be to us. We'll look them over.
I can't wait to. Just make sure you don't box it. When did I ever box anyone?
Where should we start?
Shut up and give me one. Kick your ass this evening.
Right away.
Magnificent. I can't take the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
See you later in the tavern.
Certainly will.
Right, we got the crosshair. So, what's next? Suppose we go collect the debt that we are owed. The way to do this is basically you wait for him to go around there so you can steal the axe to get the most out of this. Then you obviously have a conversation with him just about getting the other stuff back. We just caught him at a very bad time. It's almost done now. There we go. As soon as he picks up all that stuff and puts it in the basket. It's not too bad, bro. You haven't missed too much. Basically, we just started, and we've just got the cross guard from the guards over there. We're just about to collect the debt from this dude. But the way you do it is you have to do it in stages, or else you don't get the most out of it. So what you do is you wait for him to pick up the basket, to take it round, which he is doing. As soon as his back's turned, oh no, he's not gone far enough. He has to go round to here to go collect some more logs. As soon as he's gone to collect more logs, you can steal this axe. Otherwise, either way you go and try and take that axe, it won't allow you to. You just call the guards, and it's just a ball ache. So you wait till he can't see you, which I'm hoping he goes and gets some logs now. Kind of. It's a bit like a medieval Fallout, really. Everything. As soon as you leave this, everything's basically wanting to kill you. You got a few settlements where you can go around and help out, but I won't go too much into detail because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Right, as he's gone round, I just noticed he's just gone round. We'll steal the axe. And he should be around here, collecting some logs. Then we wait for him to come up here, because there's a guard down there, which could get very complicated. We talk to him. And now we can collect our dirt. Oh, you thinking you're a big man, do you? Let's do this. Let's go. Oh yeah, I think I remember how to do this. Basically, this game works on a different concept to most games. You actually have to aim your attack. And you do get tired. And if he does, he can kick back like that, depending on his strength. Oh, he's getting a hit off. Let me fix your face, bro. Whoa. Oh, you got me. My character's not very strong at the moment, hence why he's got a bit more stamina and strength. But you'll see as I progress, you get faster, lighter, and a hell of a lot more stronger. Right, now we've got the key of Kanesh's house. Now we're going to go and basically burgle it and take all the stuff that he owes. Oh no. So now we've actually got everything, the axe, hammer and nails. That's the only way to get it without getting caught by the guards. Now we're going to go talk to this dude. Get what your dad wanted for the mission. Basically, this is like a tutorial at the moment, so this is why it's a bit slow. I'm trying to do it as fast as I can for you guys, so you close the deal. I think he wanted 10. Right, then we go over here, and this is where the base of the game starts. Like, you start learning everything about the gameplay and what's involved in it, and this is like your first dip into like actual combat.
No mother's happy when the son starts to take an interest in swords. When it's weapons that's there. The question is, what do you want? I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I cannot go to London. I want to live to see the world. The
But as I say, like, I will be doing the campaign first, and then I'll do the DLC straight after, so you guys can actually see the gameplay of how it plays out, because I don't know if there's going to be any spoilers in the DLC. So I thought I'd do the campaign first. Because I do have the DLC already installed, ready and to go. How's that, mate? Is that better?
Be a bit more careful.
Oh, I ain't gonna wait for him. Basically, he wants you to come up here. See, you can. The game even goes as far as like you can gather materials like this. You can eventually, if you can, like you can actually grow yourself quite strong by just going around this area, killing off the entire survivors. Picking these things, you can gain strength after a while. And basically you can leave here quite tankish, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not too sure what's with that, to be honest. Like I say, I've checked the settings, everything's out. I'm going to turn the game volume a bit for the music down. And game settings. Yeah. Everything seems to be how it should be, so I'm not too sure what's causing that. Yes, we can. Is it watchable though?
And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other.
Because I'm not too sure what's causing it. Right.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
As you can see, like left, right, up, down. This is probably the best way of showing you how different combat styles.
All right.
That's good to hear.
Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
See, if you attack from here, you can attack from there as well. Then you can come up. You see the diversity in the attacks. So you can even troll this and like get better at the sword play.
Try it a few times.
Because like, there's a major glitch in this where you can just keep attacking him, and if you just keep attacking him at a certain point,
Let's try something else.
you can just level your character higher and higher and higher and higher.
But if you change your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Yeah, it's this. I think it's this part. As long as you keep attacking, you can just keep training. Yeah. You see, you got your warfare. If you just keep attacking, you can keep going up. But I'm not going to do that because I want to show you the gameplay. And just play it exactly how it's supposed to be played. But there is a way you can level up straight off the bat if you really want to. So you can just keep doing it every time. Then it'll just keep going up and up and up when the game like tricks out. And then obviously you got three attempts at that, and then you should be like level 5 or 6 on your strength. No worries. Like I say, If you want, if anybody wants a tutorial on H1Z1, just hit me up in the comments. I'll help you. I'll help everybody out. I built this channel to, one, interact with you guys, and two, just to get everybody involved into actually creating videos and stuff. Because I just want to create positivity and just make a decent channel where everybody feels like they're actually partaking instead of just watching. See, this is like the first bit of gameplay where you actually get a choice, but I'll let you watch it first.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas? The Empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatines because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts.
Now even the Pope.
What's going on here? Deutsche Spanish shit. What? Just listen and hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the Empire.
There goes the chicken in the neighborhood.
Which is the right? Do not blast.
It's true though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemia means on his side. The Hellboy was on their ways. So that's it. He's Wenceslas of he stayed loyal. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your dear will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobs have to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South is with Sigismund and
forget about Kugel. The Germans like you kiss Sigismund's feet to keep their heads. Yes, but the Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king. Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Yeah, it's definitely a bit chilled out. I just wanted to relax and just basically answer any questions you wanted, and just a bit of a Q&A really.
You know,
and I wanted to test out this DLC as well, because it's like I'll wait until after this.
What do you say? But I was going to get ale for Father. We're finishing to Rancid Sword.
Go with you handfuls of mules, not going to take it.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So,
are you willing?
But yeah, I built this channel just to like play any game whatsoever. Like I normally play action games, so this was a like you say, a bit chilled out. It's like the last one I did, which throws you back to like when you were younger. Just so we can relax and actually have a chat instead of having to constantly be on edge. Basically, also to add to this, this is the first like part of the gameplay which takes a bit of a twist to make it stand out from other games. If I say no, I won't do it, I can still do the quest. If I say I'll do it, obviously I'm doing the quest, and it works in like a real-time gameplay. So if I say no, I won't, I can still join them. They will still end up going to do that thing they were going to go on to actually do. So I'll show you what they're going to do. But even if you say no, you won't, they will still head to this location and they will still do it. So yeah, this works on a real-time gameplay, so no matter what happens, there is change links that will still happen that you could either go with, avoid, or you can actually counteract as the game goes on. So if I didn't say I was not going to do it, this guy here, Fritz, would end up going talking to this woman, but as I'm here and I'm going to be doing it, I will talk to her. And it's pretty sick how they've laid it out, to be honest.
Wait, we have to check that the coast is clear.
Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
Then that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go near her away sometime. Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this.
What do you want, Dad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband is in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas was a drunkard. That sort of thing. Some people think
Oh yeah, but I must add, this game is only quiet in towns and chilled out in towns. Once you get into battles, it's not. You have to be strategic as well. I forgot to add that. Because I did agree it's a chilled out game, but it's not at the same time. You'll see why. Because you can go from this now, like where you can have a conversation with someone, then you can do an activity like this. If I can speak to him.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet!
Ready, aim, fire!
My ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillar. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund. Woohoo! Eat shit, dog shit.
You bastard!
As you can tell.
What do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your
Yeah,
house
definitely.
for you.
But in the fights, it's you definitely have to be strategic, especially if someone's got a sword, because you get bleed damage in here, like, and it makes you a lot harder. If you get hit in the arm and your arm starts bleeding, your arm becomes less functional and you can't swing as fast. It's pretty much like real life.
Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Shot.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Oh really? Come then, boys. Right, who's who? Why the hell am I crouching? Get away from me, boy. God, you get off me. Oh, you're done. Wait, what? Run from the catch pole. Oh, the catch poles are like the sort of the police. So now we gotta run. I mean, we could stay and get caught by them because the game still it has that option of choice. It's like subtle choices. You can do what you like in the game, but it won't hold your hand. Like for instance, I know where I'm going from this part, so I thought I'd just run through it because this is basically still the tutorial. So these guys will come up here, then you run around the whole town. I still like how good the game looks. And to you, woman. Don't know what your name is, but seem kind of nice. Because you then run around the entirety of it. And then go up here. If you want, I'll show you all how to get boosted very quickly and before you even start the game, and show you what's the fastest route of actually getting all the stack points up. So your strength, agility, stealth, everything like that, if you're wanting to see it. So yeah, now we've got to wait for the rest of them. Where's the last? Oh, it might be there. I don't even know where the hell you came from. But I digress. They're still here. We can move on.
We sorted that Deutsch out. That was pretty close, eh? That old bastard didn't stand a chance. True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us with throwing a bit of dung?
Good call. It's not as if anyone really likes it.
It's a good thing your uncle rules.
Well-behaved girl like that. I'm surprised she didn't call the catch phone.
She must have seen the flyers.
What do you mean?
Because he fancies her. And I think maybe she likes the look of him too.
Shut up, idiot.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you, though.
Alright, now that's done. All we have to do now is get the beer, and then we have to go to the father. And that's pretty much the tutorial then.
God save, my lovely. You're looking nice today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any single maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Any day or fair.
A picture as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one, exactly.
But of course.
Thanks.
It's in me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question.
Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty looking fellow was asking after you.
Money.
Oh, don't worry.
He's a man who makes this kind of rubber.
It definitely gets a lot better.
I'll be happy when it's gone for good. But what would happen?
And that's very funny parts as well.
You probably teach me how to use the sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father.
I'll be going now. See you this evening.
How? I've got something special for you.
Is that so?
Now what would that be?
Your favorite saving schnapps.
You're an angel.
I hope you thank me properly later.
Right, basically, them saviour snaps which I've just got given by her. It's literally the only way you can save apart from sleeping. But it's an alcoholic drink, so obviously you can't drink too much or you will literally pass out. So, we'll go drop all of this stuff off now. We've got everything. We're all ready to go. still can't get over how good the game looks though. When we get up to the second one, I'll look over the edge here. I mean, look at that. See for miles. And that's not like extras. That's generally what the game looks like in the air. If you do go out there, that's what it looks like. That's the best bit. It's not like a background. Oh yeah, I've gone past him.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Not yet.
Oh bollocks.
I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Yvonne, we have to finish that sword today. Or do you want me to look a fool in front of
I have a feeling it's because it's like a powerful game. I think that might be the issue. I'm not sure.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Yeah, let's start forging.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done.
Obviously, you got to remember, as we took the dung and threw it at the thing, our actions have consequences. You need to remember that while playing this, and you'll see why in a minute.
That's what I'm talking about. What does the inscription say? Damn if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin? Lord Radzig ordered it. This would be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. We'll fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
That's good to hear.
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Al?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Oh, don't worry. There is a lot in this game that I will be showing you. A lot. This is just a start. Especially when we get to the DLC.
I understand.
When we get to the DLC after the main campaign, that'll be. I ain't gonna spoil it, but it's a lot. But it's gonna be a lot involved.
Boy gets caught making a fool of himself. He still hasn't learned his lessons. So Deutsch spouts rubbish and war. You turn into a common folk. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grit. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Yes, yes I do. I also know a massive glitch in that Diablo game. A massive glitch that can allow you to play on the highest difficulty and you won't even feel it.
Good. Once more.
Why, is that a game you'd be interested in watching?
That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Well, if you want me to play it, I'll happily get it, because...
A score of castles, had a bridge made over Moldau, and founded a university.
I always play the games that my audience wants to watch. I just thought this one would be a good game to watch and get involved in.
It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose life is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
You think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund. He brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Oh, hell yeah. I ain't even shown you the best bits yet, mate. I ain't even shown you the best bits.
That's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Oh, more saviour snaps. Always take bandages, because they will stop the bleeding if you ever get cut. And if it gets too deep, you have to sleep it off. Yeah, keep your hair on.
Henry, are you alright?
Yes, yes you do.
Thanks.
I'll show you that when we get started.
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
So I'm going to get far enough into it, so when we play next time, that we can just literally do a load of missions, get as far as we can, have a lot of fun in the side quests as well as main quests, and yeah. Because there's one mission on here I'll be definitely showing you guys. It'll make you laugh from start to finish, I guarantee you.
It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsman.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, then. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life. Sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
Just needs a polish and Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you say, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
It certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up with me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, says. Have a safe journey to Saturn.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green of the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree, by your mother's side.
So do I, one day. But first I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
The messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, grab anything else important from the truck, go to the castle. Hurry, what about you?
Oh hell yeah. This is what it's all about.
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her, follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, we'll take care of it. He owes me.
This is what I was talking about earlier. The game can change in a matter of seconds. That's game over. I tell you what, that must be really, really soul destroying. Watching your parents die and there's nothing you can do about it. Shit. Cheers, bro. Tell me to run, now you're closing it. Right, this is another part you can get a few skill points if you really are interested in. You can actually kill these guards. You can kill every single one of them if you really wanted. But I highly advise you play a bit of the game beforehand because they're not exactly noobs. They're really heavily armored and they do know how to use their swords. But it is possible to kill them, don't get me wrong. If you want me to do a guide on how to do that, just put it in the comments and I'll do that as well. Yep, sweet. Right, first of all, get the yeah, come on boys. But yeah, like I said, if you want me to show you a tutorial on how to do that, link it in the comments of how many people want to do it, and I'll do it. I bet this must have been absolutely savage to watch. I mean, my leg! Why? My goddamn leg! Oh hell yeah. Well, I don't know what happened there. Right, yeah, this is what I was on about earlier about bleeding. You need bandages, but we're in no state to actually band-aid. I don't know what he was doing.
Left. I'll move to the left along the street.
Along the street, okay. Yeah, they're still by me, I can hear them. Come on, horse, you can do it. Don't fail me now. Ow. If you're wondering why I'm stopping, the horse has its own stamina bar as well, and that's depleted. You're a goner. Run, yo. Oh yeah, definitely. Their armor alone was probably a person on them, because I'll show you the in-depth of their armor. They wore a lot, as well as carrying a sword that probably is like the whole, probably weigh a lot, like 20 or 30 kilo on its own. Different on what blades you use and what materials, obviously. I'm on about a 200 sword. Them little blades probably weigh about 15 kilo.
Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from the scouts. They burned me to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. You only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I bet it did.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work.
That must have been at least 4 inches in.
Speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Imagine that, not only just going in, having to rip it back out, so that's just blunt. Oh, I'd be like tearing the skin with a spoon.
Sir, this is a survivor from
I heard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what one it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Scanlon.
The ones who did the slaughtering took a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I was a prisoner. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sakak Gutenberg must have given him a taste of stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle. If Sigismund attacks, they can't win.
Indeed, Sir Robert.
Definitely.
Our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy? I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry.
Please tell me who he looks like. He reminds me of someone really bad.
Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of him. Make sure he gets something to eat, some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command.
Right, this is basically where the game actually starts taking off. You got a little bit more freedom on how you want to play, and yeah, I know the speech is long, but I know he looks like Sean Connery and a few other people. There's one in particular that I seen when I was younger, and I can't remember his name, and it's spitting image. I know I know who he sort of looks like. You do 3 dots on his eyes. It's like 3 dots down here. It looks like that guy from the God out of Liar, Evan Almighty.
You've done well. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear than first love.
No, sorrow's easier when you're drunk. Yeah, as you can tell, the less I eat, obviously my stamina has gone down.
Hey! What is it?
Yes it is. It's Kingdom Come Deliverance. I would advise buying the DLC as well, because it's only just come out and it's not that much it's not that very expensive. But however, I would definitely play the campaign before you play that. So this is why I'm playing this first, then I'll do the DLC afterwards. So I'm just going to quickly run through the campaign with you guys. When I get to like basically the free mode, I'm going to be just having fun, doing all the fun campaigns, side missions, and just getting through it as fast as I can. Then I'll be doing the DLC more in depth, so you can ask questions all along the way for what you want me to check out, as in side quests or other little stuff. No spoilers though, because most people who are watching this haven't actually seen the gameplay, so that's the plan.
You're incapable of that, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Right.
When you've done it, you can sleep in the bed chair for one watch. Don't let me do that.
Sweet. Right, I need to eat. So what I normally do is pick up like the lentil mash. Always eat from the pot. You can take all of this for food and money as well, because most of the meat back in them days is worth a lot. And you said you wanted to see a map. This is the map. Full screen. Yeah, this is the map. Basically you got to uncover most of it. It's pretty big, so there is a lot of here, there, and in between. Once you go around and actually visit the place by walking or riding, all the fog of war disappears. Let's quickly heal up and eat everything. Is that enough? Yeah, now I need sleep. It's come up with a piggy icon because I've eaten too much. So now time to rest. Oh yeah, it's massive. For what it is, it's massive. Definitely worth the money. Sleep. Sleep for as long as I can.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't warn you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Yeah, there definitely is secret collectibles. If you want me to do a video on that as well, where to find the treasure maps, because I pre-ordered the game, so I've got all the locations. Well, not all of them, but I know most of them off the treasure maps I'll show you in a minute.
But I want you to feel at home here.
So you can get like the best armor to start off with, to basically start off the game with.
I know what it is to be left alone. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it.
And also there is little weird things as well, like secret places as well. And if you want me to do a video on that, I will as well. But I'll separate the two, so you know which is like an actual thing to do, an actual thing to see. Just tell her about the story.
I'll tell you what. It was terrible, unexpected.
day started just like any other.
Then I could show you like a bit more into like the in-depth conversation you can have. So basically, yeah, this is the in-depth conversation. You can be warlike, which will be on the bottom left-hand corner of where you can actually do it. I normally go for loyalty, so they know it goes in a bit of better upstanding against like you and the commoners and you and the the rich people.
Letting even a scoundrel like that when I dug it,
She's seen any success then, because obviously mine's higher than hers.
he was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape and Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised father's work and said that with his slippers he could easily make a living in Prague at the end.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. The horde of soldiers advanced. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight and the horses.
Yeah, definitely, because
They were waiting for Sigismund to give a command to attack.
I can't remember if I seen.
And then death descended in silence.
I know there's like little bits here and there of hints to other games as well, so I know a bit of them.
I looked towards the tavern and saw a group of humans chasing down the murdering them to spawn.
But definitely, if you want to see it, I'll definitely do it for you guys. But first I'll complete the campaign, then I'll go through it.
I ran to the castle and my neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself.
Nah, I appreciate the comment, man. Like I said before though, if you want to see it, I'll do it. I'll do it as a bit of a mix, so...
I needed a force to get to the safety of town buildings and rule the war.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa from the railways. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuban savages who found her vile. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save them. I wanted there to be at least one person to help. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant man.
I'll never forget that night. It would haunt me for the rest of my life.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
Poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ill of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupt, greed, envy, and pride. It is not easy, whatever life brings. Fate, not been merciful to me, and my husband either. In comparison to the horrors we went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. The village was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Townburg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned. My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men. Even the old chamberlain.
That's definitely a way to chill. With this game though, I'd grab some popcorn, because it's a bit of a cinematic version of a game.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you see. I enjoyed our little talk. Good night. And God bless.
Good night.
I'm not sure what I did, but if it's better, it's better. I'll take that.
Wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading in from scouts.
Oh, yeah. I love the graphics in this game for that. I mean, look at that. It looks actually sick for rain. I mean, if I took the torch off, it's actually generally dark. Yeah, sure.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time.
That was the only thing I did though. So I don't know what's going on.
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
I'll be with you.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robber?
Sir Ansig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left their storming...
Yeah, that is the same guy, but no, that's the guy who was going to have the sword. That's Sir Radzig. We were making the sword for him.
No. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will, and good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people! Move out!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled. and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Right, let's start the night watch. Whoops.
I could use an extra pair of eyes. Yours are few. Will you keep watch at the back of my men?
Is that a request?
I'd rather it was a request rather than yes.
Of course. I'll pay you like something.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Where's that guard? Yeah, definitely, man. It's definitely a good game to play. Oh, there he is.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Well, basically, this is where you just find out how to do time skip. So basically, I'll just skip into there. It should be about 6, 7 o'clock. Oh, that's never a good sound. Go, 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 go!
Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who let me attack the Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, Hungary and Croatia.
Alright, man, I'll turn it off. I'll obviously dip in and out.
And to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not a Talmud. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not a Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
No, this is basically they're looking for someone to that they want to track down and kill. So this warbanding ain't for us. But don't worry, if you want in fighting and fights and stuff, you will see a lot of them. Don't worry about that. Once we get this first chunk out the way, then you'll see good gameplay after that. This is just basically still the tutorial till I go back and do my parents, give them a grave, and then from then on everything is entwined for fighting every. Yeah, you'll see what I mean.
What's he so pleased about all of this?
Right, basically this gets a bit more interesting because there's like loads of different ways how you can get out. You can go out that way dressed as a guard, pay some money. You can get out another way, but my way, I want my horse, and not many people will show you this way. It's literally the only way you can get out without doing all this. What the hell? Without doing all that other stuff, and then this is the quickest way out if you're doing a speed run. Straight through here. If I can get out. There we go. Straight out. What the hell? Oh, screw it. Let me through. There we go. now we've escaped. Oh, we have to dodge the guards. Obviously, if we get caught by them, they will send us back.
Gotcha. Jesus, gave me the runaround. Let me go for Christ's sake.
Oh, damn right.
Going nowhere. Except back inside.
Huh, is that what you think?
Leave me here, I say. Let me go. Easy, lad. Let's go quietly back to the castle. Lay a finger on me and I'll stab you. Are you mad? We're only trying to keep you alive. Stop your shit and come along.
See you later.
What's that?
Yeah, definitely. It's extremely hot where I'm at. I think they said it's like 28 degrees. Oh, it's 24 at the moment. It was 29 earlier here. So basically, yeah, just keep running. You can take the horse, but for some reason, I don't know why, the horse glitched out and I had to leave it. You don't need it, you lose it anyway, so there's no point taking it. Right, you wanted fighting. This is where a bit of it kicks in, and you'll see a bit more of the combat side. Oh, damn right. We don't need it. The only thing good horses are good for on this game is carrying loot. I mean, when I first got the game, I had a horse at one point who had loads of loot, got spooked in war. I never seen it again. It ran off with an entire loot, an entire like horse's worth of loot. I was like, no. But oh well, it is what it is. We updated it since. Basically, we're back in our hometown where that thing got attacked. This guy's a bandit, even though he doesn't look like one.
Answer to my prayers, just when I wanted to.
You can get. I straight out killed him. Yeah, this is where. Well, he just disappeared. I don't know how far he did. Oh, I just did a front, made him do a backflip. Yes. At the moment, all the bandits have come round and started doing their number. So, this is like an in-depth version. So I'm just gonna put on some stuff which I got. So it's a bit more armor, a bit more protection. Yes, you can whatever if you see someone and that has like loads of stuff that you want, I mean you can literally loot everything they have. So for instance, see this dude here? Oh well, not him, but so it's, yeah, this woman here, You can take everything she has. You will be able to take their clothes later on in the game. So like literally, when that guy come up to me, I took his clothes and everything, and his weapon. When I see a next one, I'll show you a bit more, because I think I did that a bit too quick. And also, once you've killed someone, if it's a new blade, your blade becomes bloodied. So then there's just constant blood on your blade. You can wash it by going in a wash bowl. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I tell you what though, I bet you this must have been awful to watch. But one thing that makes me laugh is how the hell did they get him up there?
Why did anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
So another bandit? Yep. Straight up. Oh yeah, you can do a thing called mercy kill as well, which is an in-depth stab. So yeah, basically, yeah, exactly. So like he dropped his axe, so I picked up his axe, and I'll grab his body so I can make it a bit more clearer for you guys. If I dump him here. So if I went to loot him, then I'll just take all, and as you can see, it goes back to like being the basics. So he'll have nothing. You've literally taken every strip of armor, whatever he has on him, into your inventory. So if you see someone you like and you like his armor, you can just kill him, nick his armor, and then you'll have it. Speaking of which, oh yeah, sweet. I thought I picked up something else, but obviously I didn't. Yes, you can. You can sharpen your blades in the blacksmith, which is a lot harder than what it sounds. And also you can repair your armor. You can also repair your clothes. These are all separate things you can do to maintain it to the best of its ability. To keep your weapon at full damage, you have to keep constantly sharpening it. Oh yeah, this is a wash bowl, so you can wash yourself, but you can only get so clean so much, and then you can move on to merry way. But it's definitely advised to keep washing, because if you don't, you start smelling, and once you start smelling, you can't really do stealth at all. As well as if you've got heavy armor, you find it a lot harder to do stealth during any point of the day. If you have light armor and you try and do stealth during the day, you'll find it a hell of a lot harder. If you did it at night, you'd be able to pull it off a lot more easily. If it's raining, obviously the sound will dampen, so it makes it a hell of a lot easier to be stealthy. Yeah, there's a lot to this. There's a lot to the game mechanics in this game. This is why I love this game so much. I haven't been playing it recently because I've been trying to catch up with H1Z1 and the other ones. But I will find time to do it because I've got a brief bit of time before I think Call of Duty comes out next month for beta. No, to my knowledge you can't do cooperative with mates now. It would be pretty cool, but no. I can't. That's one thing I can't wait for Fallout about, because it's near on the same game, just a bit of a different tweak to it. But you can actually play co-op with that, which I'm curious to see how it's going to be. Yeah, this is probably the longest part for a little bit. Basically I got to work my way around the whole castle because all the entrances have been burnt off, blocked off, so there's only 1 or 2 entrances and one's here, I think. I think it's here. No, it's a bit further on. I think. Yeah, I think yeah, somewhere here. So I need to keep going around. There is other little things you can visit in this town as well, because like over towards this way, the bandits have actually set up a camp. No, sorry, the bandits have actually set up a camp, and there's about 6 or 7 people in there. If you wanted to kill a lot more bandits at one point. But be aware, once you do actually get to there and get into that castle, you will be rushed by at least 3 or 4 at once. So practice with your sword play skills straight off the bat. See if we can get a sneak kill. See if we can get a stealth kill. Didn't go to plan, but we got the stealth. So, obviously it's a lot harder to be stealthy in this game. I'm not going to leave him alive. Because if you get your stealth and then you stab him, you upgrade your sword skills as well. So if you work your way in here. If you're interested in little things you can find a book in here. Bianca's here. So you can get an extra saviour snap off her. Oh no, you'd have to. Yeah, I know how to get it. Basically, she gives you a book if you play this start. Get it before the attack. She has a book you can buy. But I'm not going to be drinking alcohol, so I didn't see the point. I forgot to mention it.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you.
Yes. And you'll see that more and more he starts going insane after a while. But I'm not going to spoil it. So, I'm going to go get the shovel, which I'm going the wrong way for. Basically, as soon as you hear that dog, just go towards the dog and you'll be reunited with an old friend. Not really a friend, but still an old face. I wonder how he plans to do anything.
What's going on? Oh God, how are you doing?
What are you thinking? Digging into our necks? The beast just went from
Not the butchers. Isn't that what the butchers?
Yeah, that's... What's that got to do with it?
So he's trying to bandit now then.
Seems to me that dog knows exactly what he's doing. You're flicking dead men's pockets.
Well, it looks like I'm not the only one. How was your looking more honorable than mine?
Do you think I'm as bad as you? How dare!
Don't like the truth, do you? Well, if we can't talk things over, come on, let's see what we're made of.
I beat you up before, so you're not even worth my time. However,
That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard!
well, you can't attack him. Oh, wait, he disappeared. Right, let's go gum. Yep. I bet it's got something to do with the DOC. But it's, I'm not bothered by it. The gameplay's not altered or changed by it, so it's all good. That's a good dog. He knows my pain.
Let's get to it.
You need some help?
Is that it? Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Where are you? What do you want?
Bishop?
Who do you think they are? Francisca's brothers? Really robbing of everything they've got. Especially that fine blade as if they used to petal.
I used to think it was my father's sword.
You mean here? I don't think he's gonna be here. This is it, boy. You hand over the sword, I might just let it go. If not, you're with your family. Kill him,
The most disappointing thing is like you can't kill that dude. You can kill everybody else though. So you might as well just get this over and done with. I mean, that's as simple as it gets. I mean, all he did was punch me and I'm knocked out on the floor, apparently. He's like one of the game mechanics you just can't get past. It's designed, you have to lose.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is his word. Chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, with a maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would say, no. That must have come from you. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, don't go back.
The games are over.
And now that's the end of this tutorial. This, from now on, is the actual gameplay. Oh yeah, definitely. This is where everything gets a hell of a lot more exciting. Because I was just basically touching ground on everything that was going to happen throughout the entirety of the game. Obviously you have to progress when you want to do multiple people in combat fighting. Also learn how to move when you're actually using the sword. Try not to box yourself in. There's loads of key elements when you're actually fighting. But he's definitely wanting revenge now. Right, basically he's in his nightmare slash dream of what happened before. It's basically, you can die here, but as long as you run in a near enough straight line, try not to get try and dodge all the stuff. You just run straight through it.
Do you need some help?
This is him having a flashback of what his day's been about and who he really does not want. And this is like, I guess you would call it blood rage. Yeah, this is definitely what you would call blood rage.
In Scallies?
We're at my uncle's mill in Tay. I didn't know where else to go. You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Scallies after those bandits attacked. What they'd done for you. But you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. You slaughtered everyone who didn't know.
My parents. I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
God, imagine that. Waking up one day and then next day it's an entire week gone.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Alright, man.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
What did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skeleton and saw the bishop and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from town were back on around. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
A sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live. My uncle will not pay me for taking you in and caring for you.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. Are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radcliffe?
He's in the lower castle in Perchtown. He's a guest of Sir Hamish Driver. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radcliffe.
Do you know who I am?
I must see him.
Of course I can.
Insist, but you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sick bed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you and for medicine. It's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying with 2 weeks. Oh, God.
A fortnight in bed and an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you would be here at all.
But right now, I have more important things to do.
That's all you have to say? After everything we've done for you? Well, do as you see fit.
Right, basically, I'm going to leave this episode right here. If you liked it, smash that like button. If you're new here, please subscribe. Add me on Instagram for further future videos for what I'm going to be doing next. And as always, be the best you can be and always have fun. Peace.